Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have a video comparing two brand new, hot off the presses, popular, exciting liquid bronzers. So happy to have you here. Don't forget that you can also check out all of my content over on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. And you can also be more involved in this community by looking into the description bar and doing super thanks or purchasing a product, or joining our free Facebook community chat group, or our $4.99 a month membership for lives and giveaways right here on YouTube. Okay, down below, for those of you on the move this weekend or whenever you're watching this video, please make use of the very generous timestamps down below in case you are interested in only one of these products or one element of these products. That way you can get the info you need and get going. All right. Okay, we're going to try these out. Let me tell you what we're comparing here. Two liquid bronzers and two sides of the face. So why not, right? Okay, so we're going to start with the Saie product. This is a little guy. I didn't realize it was this little, but you know, it's about the same size as their cheek tint and as their highlighter, to be honest with you, which I'm wearing the highlighter right now. But this is the Saie Dew Bronze Soft Focus Effortless Liquid Bronzer. It is $25 and comes in 6 shades. I picked up the shade Swim, which is kind of a light medium shade, and we'll compare that to the Mario shade as well. So you can just kind of see in general how the shades compare. The other thing I'm going to do here as we talk about these products is I'm going to tell you where these would fit into your makeup wardrobe, because you might be saying to me, I have a cream bronzer. I have a powder bronzer. What do I do with the liquid bronzer? Don't worry. We're going to talk all about it if that is your concern. Okay, so this one comes in 6 shades. It is natural. You can do a defined bronzed look or a dewy soft focus look. Both of these products have the word soft in the title. This one's soft focus. The Mario is soft sculpt, but that's his line that he's got going. You can do an all over application on this or a targeted or sculpted look. Same with the Mario, really. I had to wait. I could have done the Mario product earlier, but I had to wait and compare them. They are so similar. Okay, now we'll talk about the Mario Soft Sculpt Multi-Use Bronzing and Shaping Serum, he calls it. This one comes in 7 shades instead of 6 and is $36 instead of $25, but you definitely get more product. Also a light medium. That's what actually the shade's called, light medium. This one was called Swim. This is also light coverage, also natural finish. This will warm the complexion and you can use it all over, or it will shape in targeted zones. This has 2-in-1 packaging, whereas the Saie has one little kind of doe foot applicator, or not little, it's actually a big fat doe foot applicator. The Mario can be used one of 2 ways depending on what your goal is with the product, okay? You can either pump the product out, that will give you a little bit more product, or you can use this interesting little wand here, which has a little like hole in it to gather product. You can't see it because it's filled with product right now, but it's a little bit smaller, so definitely more targeted. Whereas the Saie doe foot can kind of be targeted or larger areas, but this one has 2. You can pump over and all over warmth, they say, or you can use the wand for targeted areas. You can wear this just like the Saie alone or layered. You can build it with 1 to 2 layers. Same with the Saie. All right, so before we go to the demo, why in the world would you need these? What are these about? And my guess is once these formulas are developed by the makeup chemists, they tend to make the rounds. So I have a feeling we'll be seeing more of these. Now in the past, and I don't want you to confuse it, but they're somewhat related to a little bit of a cousin, and the cousin would be the kind of all over bronzing tint. Who has that? Cali Ray has that. Armani has that. Chantecaille has that in a kind of a gel cream, right? And those are ones that you put, Jones Road has one. You put them kind of all over your face, and they just kind of either can deepen or darken a foundation, or just give you an all over kind of tan summer glow if you wear it just with a little concealer. These are kind of a cousin of those, a first cousin really, actually. But these will definitely also target bronze. I suppose those others I mentioned would do that too, and there's more than just what I mentioned. I was going off the top of my head and still came up with those. These are going to be a little bit more targeted. And the reason they say you can use them either targeted or broadly is because these are almost, I'm having my heyday here. You know, you guys know, if you have been with this channel, I don't like to kind of sculpt. I don't really bronze very effectively. I just kind of bronzer. I don't really contour out or like, you know, what did Charlotte Tilbury used to say? Follow the hollow, suck in your face. I don't really do that. I just kind of go around the face and I run it on the cheeks a little bit. That's kind of what these are for. But the doe foot, the smaller end of the doe foot here, or the doe foot in general on the Mario product, will let you, if you want to contour or you want to make sure you just get right under the cheekbones, it will let you do that. Okay? You can even put this all over a bare face and then put your foundation over, or you can warm up a foundation with it. They're multi-use products, and we're seeing more and more of those. And think of this almost like the Hollywood Flawless Filter of bronzers, both of these products. We're used to seeing it with highlighters, right? But this is with bronzers, okay? All right, so let's try them out a little bit, shall we? Okay, so let's see first. Let's do a little bit of swatching. I'll do it outside too. Here's the Saie product, and this is in a light medium shade that's called Swim. Mario names his based on the shade, so that's a little easier, but this one's called Swim. It is a light medium. Let me put this doe foot back in here, and then let me just spread it out a little bit so you can also see that. So here, kind of towards the area of my hand with my pinky, I just blended it out a little bit. We'll see this outside too. For Mario, let's just go ahead and use the doe foot. Again, this Mario shade is called Light Medium and is a little bit warmer, I think. I don't know, I'll take a look at that myself. Then the Saie Mario is more towards my thumb there. Okay, and I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. The Mario is definitely more sheer, especially as it dries. What do you think? And I'll let the product dry. I'm really blending it out. Yes, the Mario seems to be much more transparent. Again, the Mario is the swatch near my thumb. Much more transparent as it blends out, which is probably why the Mario product can go all over the entire face if you wanted to. You could even use this Mario product in the same way that you would use, oh, you know who else has one? Drunk Elephant has their de-bronzy drops, you know. Some of the bronzing drops, like the Drunk Elephant, have a little bit of a sheen to them, a little bit of a, more of a dewiness, you know, almost like shimmer. Not shimmer, but you know what I'm saying. This one, these don't. But they are drying a little bit now, and you'll see the Saie is a little bit deeper. Maybe if I'd gone, the Saie only has 6 shades and the Mario has 7. So maybe had I gone with the lighter of the Saie, it would have been closer to the Mario. I don't know. All right, let's take that same hand out into the warm California sunshine. And please remember that that Mario swatch both sheared out a bit and in a little bit of a fuller swatch is towards my thumb. And the Saie is over more towards my pinky. And remember, the Saie is also sheared out. Now, I got a few DMs from some concerned people who saw this Mario product when it was first released. And some of the influencer, you know, those are the people that get stuff for free, not me. Anyway, had said that they felt like it was kind of separating in the bottle. And I do, in this lighter shade, light medium shade, see that it does appear a little bit marbled in the bottle, but it kind of looks pretty to me. I don't really see that as ruined. But I can kind of see, you know, like it separates. And when I shake it up, I do see that some of that marbled shade is kind of like there's little like pearl bits, it looks like, in it. So I do see that this one, I mean, I guess they would both need to be shaken because they're a liquid product. But yeah, the more I shake the Mario product, the more that kind of pearly little bits in there seem to, that's interesting. But as it sits, I think it does kind of, it needs to be shaken up. I don't think it's gone bad or anything like that, but it does kind of look like it might need to be shaken up. Okay, so let's go ahead and demo these out. I have brought over 2 brushes. You guys know I love, but I only have one of these. My Charlotte Tilbury Cream Bronzer brush. These are not cream bronzers. And but I also have a Chanel Cream Bronzer brush. So I thought we would use 1 and 1. Okay. All right, let's give this a try. And the Charlotte is a little bit more dense. So I think I'll use that with the lighter product, which is the Mario product. So what I'm going to do here, you guys, I do not have any complexion product on, except I did use some color corrector, which will be listed in the description bar. I like the Calorie one. I've been using it a lot lately. So that's on there. And then I have a little bit of the Saie, the Dewdrop, the highlighter, just a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to ruin these swatches. Done that. Okay, let's go ahead and put that here. And I'm going to cover this. This is going to be interesting. And I'm just going to do this side of the face. And remember, this does definitely, I don't have any bronzer on. This definitely shears out. I want to go here, here. Now I could target this, but that's just not what I do. I'll try to go a little bit there, but I'm just trying to warm up my face and go onto the cheek a little bit with it. And I didn't want any real foundation on just so it wouldn't throw you guys off. Look at how, I'll do another layer. Do you think I should? Maybe just to emphasize it a bit more. So this side has nothing, no bronzer, no foundation, a little bit of highlight. That's it. I didn't want to do anything that could be deepening of the shade of my skin. This side is definitely warmed up, huh? And I think it looks better. All right, at the risk of too much of a good thing, let me put on another layer, only because on the websites it says, Makeup by Mario brand says that it needs 1 to 2 layers to build. So I thought, well, okay, let's try 2. And this might be too much. Okay, so we have 2 layers on. Did I ruin it? I want you to really see. I'll tell you, I would have been stuck with 1 layer if it was just me, but you know, I really wanted to emphasize it for you guys. I think that's really pretty. So from Mario, now we have a lot of different bronzing products really for Mario now, don't we? We have this, I know we have that cream stick bronzer, we have a powder bronzer, we have the other set that he released, which was kind of like a cream bronzer, and then there was that low lighter type thing he did with it that confused the heck out of everyone. This is really just a liquid bronzer, but it's so light, and so you can just go to town with it really and not worry about being precise. You'd have to build it if you really want a targeted application, but I don't know if that's what I'd use it for. It's makeup. Use it however you want. All right, let's try to Saie, which I'm going to have to be a little more careful with because it is definitely a bolder looking product. And this one, you're going to apply it with the doe foot. I could have applied that with the doe foot too, but I didn't. But I'm just going to kind of do it. Oh, I don't like to apply it this way, but let's just do it. Oh gosh, why not? I didn't do it with the okay, let's see what we think. This one is going to do it. Now again, if I had gotten the lighter shade here, then maybe it would have gone with the Mario a little better. I can do 2 on this one too, but that really might be pushing it. That's the Saie, and that was just drop, drop. Let me see. Yeah, I think when I compare them, you guys, I think it's pretty safe to say when I compare them, 2 of the Mario, because it's so sheer and transparent, is equal to about 1 of the Saie. I mean, I think if I were outside, you wouldn't think the 2 sides of my face looked different, would you? No, right? That's pretty similar. If anything, maybe the Saie is a little bit warmer. The Mario is a little bit more neutral. Could depend on the shade, though. Again. But a really, really pretty product. For Saie, theirs goes along with the fact that they have a blush or cheek tint and a highlighter that are similarly packaged. And the highlighter has a little bit of a pump, I think, but you know what I'm saying. That kind of goes along with that, completes their little trio of liquids that they've done. And for Mario, it's just one more product. Now, you might say to me, do I need this? I get it, Rebecca. Okay, it's not cream and it's not powder. It's still just a bronzer, right? Yeah. Yeah, but the ease of application is important to a lot of people. And though you can target this and contour with it, I think a lot of people are just going to use it this summer just to warm up the perimeter of the face, going into the face a little more, which, if I'm not wrong, is about what Mario introduced probably at this time last year around with the cream product. But this one's even easier to work with and can be built. Same with the Saie. You saw I used this just fluffy brush. You can use any brush you want, or sponge, or, you know, I'm not judging you. Use your hands. Don't care. I just did it with a big fluffy brush, and you saw how quickly it went in. No mistakes. Neither product has left a dot. You know, I used, I didn't even use the pump, really. Let me use this here. Show you if I did that. It's not really where I'd normally put bronzer, but just so you see, just really easy to use, easy to blend, easy to apply, and kind of foolproof, which is a really nice look for summer. So think of this as kind of a first cousin, a close first cousin. They get closer every time I say it. With those products like Drunk Elephant and Cali Ray and Chantecaille, etc., that have done Jones Road, have done these over Armani. Anybody else? Quick, that have done these kind of all over the face ones. But those are even thinner. These are a little bit more pronounced, the Saie more pronounced than the Mario. Both beautiful products. Do you need both of these? Unless you're curious or a completionist, no. Pick one. Which one is better? Love them both. I think I kind of prefer the Mario because you can really be yelling at the kids, doing the dishes, walking the dog, and applying this at the same time, and you'll never know any different. This one is a little bit less mistake-proof. Also could be that with 6 shades, you know, it just got a little bit more intense as it moved up a shade. Possibly. Don't know. Both beautiful products. Depends what you like. 36 for Mario, 25 for the Saie, but you get more product in the Mario. I think my vote's going with the Mario. But if you handed me the Saie and I only had that, I'd still use it quite happily, so that's a tough one. What do you think? Who do you vote for in the Mario versus Saie liquid bronzer election? I would love to know. I mean, hey, that's what makes us a community, right? Okay, if you haven't yet, I would love it if you could subscribe to this channel, as it really helps me grow. And I sure look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.